Ashleigh Monet here. Question, is it too early for Christmas? For me, the answer is kind of yes, kind of no. We are still definitely in leftover Halloween mode here at my house. You know, we're slowly tapering off of the horror movies. Got a few decorations that are still straggling. So yeah, I wouldn't say we're quite ready for Christmas yet. I'm not in that mode. But I don't think it's too early to be thinking about Christmas, preparing for it. I already have all of my December art planned, and it's gonna include this, the Art Advent Sketchbook. My friend Cassie of the Cassie Projects, you guys might remember her because I did a collab with her. It was way too long ago, actually. Anyways, she released this Christmas Advent prompt book. So like with any other Advent calendar, you get to open a little gift or chocolate every day of December leading up to Christmas. Well, this book has an art prompt for each day of December leading up to Christmas. Now, I'm going to be working on this book in real time come December, but I wanted to mention it now so if anybody wants to do it with me, they could get it ordered in time. So here's the QR code if you want to go ahead and order it. This is the link to Cassie's personal shop. And I believe she said if you order from there, you get a special little sticker to go with. It is also available on Amazon, so I'm going to put both of those links in the description as well. So yeah, you got options. Here's the thing though, okay? I am excited for this one. I don't really want to wait all the way until December to start it, but that's okay because I know for a fact that come Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, I'm gonna be busy, I'm gonna be celebrating, I'm not gonna be sitting down making art. So what if I just kind of dip my toesies in and do 2 prompts today, and those 2 will serve the place of the 24th and the 25th where I won't be creating art, and then for the 1st through the 23rd, I can go ahead and do those in real time. I think that's a good plan. I also haven't decided if I'm gonna do those on my channel or if I'm gonna do like shorts or maybe just Instagram. Haven't decided, but that is December's problem. Right now, time to dive into this here book. Cute. All right, here we go. The Art Advent Sketchbook by the Cassie Projects, and alrighty, I get to add my signature here. While I fetch a pen, let's read this little snippet. How many unfinished sketchbooks do you have sat on the shelf? Do you get inspired and then don't know where to start? Well, come on this adventure with me and let's finish a sketchbook together this Christmas. Instead of chocolate, let's count down to Christmas by creating art. What could be more satisfying? Okay, back to my signature. I decided to use my ARRTX metallic silver. I might be addicted to these metallic ones, but I probably shouldn't have used it here. It's so shiny that it's barely visible against the white of the page. So I went over it with black. You can see this page has a little note that says, if you're in the mood to create, why not decorate this page with little doodles of things that remind you of Christmas? Well, I'm always in the mood to create, so here we go. I only did a few little doodles though. First, a present, because I love buying and wrapping presents for my babies and family. Second, a candy cane, because Christmas treats are another one of my favorite Christmas things. An ornament, because I live for Christmas decorations. That's probably my favorite part of the season. And then I did a stocking, which makes me think of listening to Christmas music while I hang the stockings over the fireplace. Is there anything better? Gotta add some color to these little doodles. I went with a red and gold color theme, which just screams Christmas to me. And yes, the addiction presents again, this time with the ARRTX metallic gold. But now I really started feeling like the silver I did earlier just did not fit. So of course I couldn't just leave it like that. I am Ashleigh Monet, and as I am one to do, I had to cover it so that I could sleep at night. Also, I added a little gold to the word Advent. So all we need is just a little black outline touch up, and I think we've given this page enough attention. Let's move on. I was just going to flip right past this page because it seems like it's just more information, but then boom, this challenge. Why not add a border to this page for fun? Challenge accepted. I thought a border of string lights would be kind of fun, so you know what, let's go ahead and do that. Meanwhile, this page reads, this book has 25 prompts, 1 for each day leading up to Christmas. Start this book on the 1st of December and continue to complete each page until you get to Christmas Day. Remember, if you would rather take your time and complete this prompt book slowly, you can. You can make each page as simple or as complicated as you like. Talks about what materials you should use, and goes on to say the aim of this book is not to worry about the end result. It doesn't need to be perfect. Love the process and enjoy creating. Aww. Alrighty, I like that. And from this page, the book just jumps right into the prompts. There are so many different prompts. Some have an item drawn and it's up to you to finish the page. Some are coloring pages, some are Christmas themed, some are not. So let me pick 2 for today. Definitely want to do this one. Bring life to an object by giving it an expression. For example, choose a household item or a food or a vehicle and humanize it with facial features. I definitely gravitated toward the idea of bringing life to a food or something like that. I thought on it and came up with the idea of a mug of hot cocoa. Hot cocoa is one of my favorite things about Christmas time. It makes every Christmas activity so cozy, so sweet. My favorite Christmas tradition is taking hot cocoa in the car and driving through town looking at everybody's lovely Christmas lights. But anyways, if hot cocoa was alive, what would it be doing, feeling, experiencing? Well, my thought is it would be hot. And not just hot like, hey, can you turn on the fan? It's kind of toasty in here. But no, like it would be in utter agony as it boils from the inside out. Kind of gruesome, but you can't say that I'm wrong. Okay, so I'm drawing a mug with cocoa just spilling out over the sides with a little candy cane popped inside. In all honesty, I would never with the candy cane. I hate mint and chocolate together. This is just for aesthetics though, makes it look nice and pretty. And now the expression just has to be horrified. Big wide eyes, a screaming mouth. Yeah, call me crazy, but I love this. And now for the toppings. I love my cocoa with either some mini marshmallows or some whipped cream, but since this character is the ultimate cocoa, it's gonna have both. And now we can add some color. I love how this is coming together. I went red. I felt it was an obvious choice to show how hot the cocoa is feeling. I used that cocoa brown to even add some chocolate shavings to the whipped cream. Made the eyes a striking blue for contrast. And now it's just a matter of adding a few gray shadows. I had fun using colored pencils to give those bulging eyes some serious blood vessels. Like this cocoa is in distress. And now it's time for my absolute favorite. It's juicy highlight time. All right, just finishing up with a few final touches like steam radiating from the mug, a golden color for that gift tag prompt doodle, and a few little outline touch-ups. And this one is done. This was super fun, fairly simple. I could see myself doing a fun little drawing like this each day when the time comes. I loved it. Okay, for the next one, I wanted to do a page that Cassie has actually done on her channel, and it looked so fun, so I'm going for it. It says, roll the dice. Let the dice decide. My first roll of the dice will determine what colors I use in the drawing.
Red and green, cold colors, shades of green, dark colors, pastel colors, or warm colors.
The second roll will determine what style I draw in.
Creepy, cute, abstract, impressionistic, realistic, or Christmassy.
And the third and final roll will determine what it is I'm drawing.
Food, animal, person, monster, drink, or robot.
First roll, I'd love to see red and green or maybe warm colors. 4. Okay, so that's dark colors. I can try. You need some sort of light for contrast, but I'll do my best. Next roll, I'm obviously hoping for creepy, but I'd be happy with anything other than abstract. 5, realistic. Rock on, I love doing realism. And last roll, anything but a robot, please. 1, food. I had to take some time to think on that one. I was kind of bummed because I literally just drew something edible. Guess I'm really lucky I didn't roll a 5 for another drink. But I was also at a loss for a Christmassy food that I could go nice and dark with. I settled on a gingerbread house. I thought that would be fun to draw and I could add a lot of dark colors. And to some degree, I was right. I had a lot of fun with the outline portion of this drawing and also the coloring. But I didn't really consider this idea in terms of the style my drawing was supposed to be, realistic. Gingerbread houses are so detailed and complex. To render one in true realism is not the type of drawing that can be done in one day. So bear with me, I did end up simplifying my house. And overall, I may not have hit true realism, but I think it went well enough. For my coloring, I did try to stick with darker colors, deep browns and greens, and of course black. I did a little bit of a workaround using my negative space to keep some white in the drawing for contrast. However, here at the end, I did have to bend the rules a little in order to meet the realism side. Like in reality, there's not anything that's just dark or just white. Everything has highlights and shadows so that there's depth. So I had to use a little light gray and tan. Sue me. But next I busted out the colored pencils to add some shading and texture. And then I did a pass with my juicy highlight pen to remove all of my outlines. Because as you may have noticed, nothing in real life has an outline. But with that, this one is done. Is it everything I dreamed it would be? No, but it was fun and I'm not unhappy with it, so we're gonna call it good. Also, I meant to note all of the pages are single-sided, so if you're an alcohol marker nut like me, you don't have to worry about bleed ruining the reverse page. Well, there we go. We did the distressed, super hot cocoa. I love that one so much. And then we did the dice roll challenge to create this little gingerbread house. These were fun, and I'm pretty excited to do the rest of these prompts come December. Well, that's it for me. Again, if you want to order, go ahead and scan the code. I want to say thank you to my friend Cassie for sending me this copy. I actually had some fun getting into it. I'm kind of excited, kind of getting into the Christmas spirit. And hey, maybe you are too. But thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.